a land of vast deserts and towering stone cities, there ruled a king whose power seemed limitless. His armies guarded the borders, his court was filled with scholars and advisors, and every voice in the kingdom listened when he spoke. Yet even in the center of such power, the king felt a quiet unrest within his mind. For the more knowledge he gathered, the less certain he seemed to become. Questions lingered in his thoughts, questions that neither wealth nor authority could answer. And so the king began searching for wisdom beyond the walls of his palace.
Sire, I bring news from the city. Speak, messenger, what tidings? The outer walls are secure, but there are reports of movement in the desert.
It was during this time that word reached the royal court of a wandering dervish, a strange traveler who owned nothing, carried little.
A man who believes he knows everything has already stopped learning.
And yet, wherever he spoke, people gathered to listen.
Wisdom does not belong to kings alone. A quiet mind can hear truths that power cannot.
My king, there is a wandering dervish in the city. Crowds gather wherever he speaks. Bring this dervish before me.
Intrigued, the king summoned the old wanderer to the palace.
The king requests your presence at the palace.
The dervish arrived without fear, carrying only a small wooden cup. Before the throne of the most powerful ruler in the land, the old traveler sat calmly upon the stone steps. The court watched in silence.
They say you gather crowds in my city.
I speak only to those who choose to listen. A king may command armies, but wisdom cannot be commanded.
Then the dervish placed the wooden cup before the throne.
Majesty, may I show you something simple? This cup, my king.
At first, the king could not understand why such a simple object had been brought into his court.
This is like the mind. When it is already full, nothing new can enter. To learn something new, one must first empty the cup.
And if the cup is emptied, what then?
But sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest lessons.
Then, my king, only then can wisdom enter. Then perhaps my cup has been too full.
For a mind already full of certainty leaves no room for understanding. But an empty cup can receive anything. The king stared at the cup resting before him, and in that quiet moment, something within him began to change. And sometimes, even a king must learn to empty his cup. For wisdom does not enter a crowded mind. It arrives only when space is made for it.